we're actually finally starting the real start, the real start, not just like, you know, the fake trick you out start. So these are all local players, players that are, you know, located in the Pacific Northwest, Canada, that kind of region. At least most of them are. Majority of them should be, I believe, in this game. I don't recognize anybody that's outside of that, but maybe one of them was pulled in real quick to make a 10th person. I don't know, but I think all of them are well known. Nautilus Shyvana. Now, Shyvana, good band. Nautilus band, that just makes me angry. I kind of like to see Nautilus. He'd be a fun pick for a game like this. Morgana band, no, that's actually pretty serious. It's worthwhile. I like it better than the earlier bands where they banned out Victor, because I love to see Victor played in League of Legends. He's a very fun character. Shaco, Warwick, Katzen, pretty standard stuff. Warwick, I know Joe actually likes to play Warwick quite a bit. Cassin's just annoying to lane against sometimes. I don't think he's too bad after his recent nerfs. Shaco, there's a decent argument for Shaco, just especially in games because he can ruin them horribly. He was kind of buff nerfed, although, yeah, Shen snuck through, so Highwind's picking Shen, being like, how dare you not pick Shen? What's up, fools? And Lulu going down, so it'll be really fun to see Lulu. I would like to see them pair Lulu with a Tristana, so in case anybody hasn't tried out Lulu yet, there's a few main abilities she has. One of them is called Whimsy, which gives you a movement speed buff, and then it gives you AP. Tristana actually scales with AP surprisingly well, believe it or not, so that is something to look for when you're trying to find a lane partner. The other thing is when you hit 6, you can get super aggressive with the combo. Like, just think about this with Lulu's ult, which is an AoE pop-up slow. You have Tristana rocket jump into them when you're being hyper-aggressive with her. You can have Tristana rocket jump in, and then you can actually ult Tristana after she rocket jumps in, so you have the slow, then it's followed by a stun, and then like a 40% slow at level 1, or 35 I think it is, at level 1 plus the health buff, and you just get all up in their face. It's a pretty cool combo. It's a lot of fun. But the fact that Tristana actually does work well with AP is good reason to take Tristana with a Lulu, in my opinion. So, initial impressions, I like that. Other impressions about Lulu, she runs out of mana horrendously fast if you have to spam anything at all. I haven't got to play her in lane with a really competent AD or anything yet, so I don't quite know where she stands there. But once we see that, I'll be pretty interested. Kabam looks like he's going to be rocking Urgot, which should be really cool. Now, I don't know if he's actually going to rock jungle Urgot, or if he's going to rock lane Urgot. Actually, either one is viable. Shout out to Coach, actually, that we met at RCCS Youth Group Summoner Showdown tournament that was in Richmond, British Columbia. He showed up, and he actually played Urgot jungle. It was highly successful with it, did a really great job. And they actually played Blitz jungle as well and put on a show. So he played very unconventional junglers, was pretty successful. And it looks like I'm Black Y'all picking up maybe Pirate. I imagine Highwind will be top with the Shen. He is really strong in there if he can farm up. Don't know where we're going to put Pirate. Pirate could also be support Pirate. I mean, it's very, you know, offshoot support. But he can go there. He can also jungle. Let's just see where they decide to put him. The dude guy looks like he's picking up Sivir. I don't know where TK Rain is going to go in all this, because TK Rain typically does play AD. He can play a lot of things. So he's probably going to play jungle. I imagine, looking at the way this team is shaping up. I would also probably think Kennen would be inbound from Purple Team. I foresee, you know, Kennen Vlad is a very, very strong AoE combo. Pair that with Sivir's on the hunt, you get all the move speed buffs to get in there, lay down your ults, and you have the ult stun effect of Lulu if you want it, so cool synergy there if you want to go for an AoE comp. I don't know what I Like Tricycle is going to pick. He's probably going to not pick anything. Alright, Singed. So we might have Singed top and Vlad mid. And TK Rain in the jungle. And we're going to see a Gragas, Leona, Tallymark, known for her. Leona basically plays Leona as much as she can support. Doesn't play much of anything else, which is unfortunate, but I like to see the Leona. Basically, is much like Kabam, if he normally typically juggles, you would see him play an Amumu. What he is to Amumu, Tallymark is to Leona. Basically, you don't play Leona Talon. What I am to Janna is what Tallymark is to Leona. Although sometimes I've been playing Victor support because I like to troll a little. and burst damage people's faces off. But yes, tally mark. Gonna play it. She plays it well. She plays it a lot. So will be interesting to see. Space Animal, going Gragas, which would be counter to the AoE team, although we haven't really seen an AoE team really form here. It's like this weird concoction. The only problem with this team's... Oh, no, the team will be fine depending on how... if TK Rain really goes for this Master Yi, it can be really good, but mainly against unprepared teams. I have a feeling that this team is going to be solid. Looks like are we going to have any last-minute switches to Summoner spells before we start? Jungle Okay, alright. Alright, okay, there's switches going on. Alright. I was like, Jungle Gragas, really? Alright, I didn't expect that. But whatever you wish. So it's going to be Kabam Leona bottom, which should be a lot of fun for Tallymark. She's going to probably be yelled at a bunch. There's going to be lots of girly screams, mostly from Kabam, but a few from Tallymark. And then we'll have top Gangplank, and mid will be Highwind on Gragas. Used to play Gragas all the time. Barrels of Destiny. The shouts and chants could be heard from around, although we're going to switch up yet again. Because that's the point of everything, right? Oh, wait. No, that's where real girly screams actually do come from. It's Highwind and Tallymark. That's the original girly scream. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm thinking differently. It was a different female League of Legends player. My bad. But she is not in this game. But we will have girly screams. Highwind, actually, a little bit higher pitched than Kabam. Kabam, he gets a little bit deeper with his girly screams, so it's kind of borderline girly scream sometimes. Can't quite tell. Much like a Whitney, if you've seen the show Whitney, she has a really low voice. That's kind of what Kabam's voice is like. Highwind's a little bit more, high-pitched, jovial, stuff like that. I just want to let you guys, let you know what kind of screams you would be hearing on the event. Give you a behind the scenes, so you visualize it as people are dying and they're running for their lives and so on and whatnot. Gotem actually is a player that plays with TK Rain a lot. They're best buddies. They play together a lot. I like Tricycles, I believe, is a friend of Kabam, and is probably going to focus a lot on trying to kill Kabam. I don't know how successful he's going to be, because Kabam will probably Fat Ninja away and use his Barrel of Destiny to escape any attempt that I like Tricycles makes on his life. The Dude Guy, I have no idea how good he is, but the Dude Guy is a pretty solid name. I mean, that sounds pretty professional to me. I would expect, based on that name, that this guy is at least a 2200 elo player, because that name is pretty awesome. And, it's always going to be fun to watch Lulu play. She has a pretty unique support. Again, I feel like she's a little bit too mana hungry for my initial tests, although she has some cool combos. I mean, I wouldn't pick her to play with Sivir. That combo seems kind of weird to me. Not necessarily a fan of that. And anyways, if you are tuning in, I am Pato from Raise Your Weapon, and we are casting Pacific Northwest Scrims. Most of these players local to the Pacific Northwest or Canada, those regions where we live. So if you want to get into these games, join the chat channel on League of Legends, PNW Scrims. You can actually see in the bottom left down there. And yeah, just join that channel, and we'll rotate people in as we get people. And if you have a team, let's say your team wants to scrim, we can take a lot of our high-level players, bunch them on a team. A lot of these people do play with each other a lot, so they will be formidable, and they'll take you seriously, and you can get some practice that way. Lots of options. If you're looking for a team to put together, teams is a great way to network, meet some of these guys, play on their teams, talk with them on Skype, play some games, and then, later down the road, if you want to play some games together, get together with them, get their information, play some ranked games together, and build a team, go play some local tournaments. I mean, the whole goal of this kind of thing that we're doing here at Raise Your Weapon, and with help with a lot of the local community players like Kabam, is just getting players together so they can play together, meet, build teams, so on and so forth. We don't want all these players going around going, hey, how do I get into competitive League of Legends? How do I play with these guys? How do I go to the next level? How do I get on a team to show up to tournaments? This is a good way. Get ingrained in the community, show up to events like this, and, meet all the players in your community and play with them. I mean, that's the best way to get involved in competitive League of Legends. Just loading here and taking care of some business on the side. Gonna get some more people involved. I'll try to at least. Alright, so we are in game, getting ready. There's that Iron Solari skin for Leona. Actually changes a few of her abilities. When she does her ultimate, actually leaves an Iron Solari logo actually in the ground, as opposed to just, the normal throwdown. We have Surgeon Shen, which is pretty badass. This Grog is, sorry, excuse me. This Urgot skin is absolutely amazing. This is probably one of the best skins they've released in a long time. Turns his normal spikes into to rockets. Changes his ult animation. Really, really cool skin. I'm a big fan.
Your skills are inferior.
This is actually a really cool, the new Predator skin.
Your skills are inferior.
Actually, a pretty big fan of that skin. We also have the Pax Sivir skin. Pretty much everybody in here almost with the skin. Lulu doesn't have a skin, but we can forgive you. Lulu is a new character. And we have an Invade coming in here. Highwind leading the way with Urgod's going to land that first rocket against Tricycles. Tricycles going to ghost to get away. Barrel going down. Boomerang coming back into the rest of Team Blue. And Team Blue is going to be able to take control over this blue. We might see a ward go down, and they might move on a la TSM style, but it looks like it's not going to be it. Highwind trying to zone out with those rockets. Good barrel over the wall by command. And they're just going to blue pill back really quickly and gain a little bit of health back that way. It looks like Master Yi and Vlad running to blue to steal blue in response to this blue being taken by the blue team. Kabam probably going to give a pull from across the wall, I believe. Taking a little bit of damage down, a little bit of mana. So he's actually very low on mana here. I'll be interested to see how he sustains in lane since he's leaving like that. Gotem, best buddies with TK Ring, and give him a good pull here. Not going to let his buddy down. And Space Animal going to be rocking the Jungle Shen, so shout out to Space Animal. And we will have Pirate going bot to 1v2. That is interesting. They're going to do the 2v1 strat. They're going to be pretty aggressive in the jungle typically from this. That's kind of the goal of a 2v1. The goal is to actually zone out and farm more than your opponent, although with the late start. So I don't know if invading blue is the correct way to go in this strat. I know that the way TSM did is they invaded and left a ward here, like you can see from the blue team, but they didn't take blue. Because the problem with taking blue is actually delays you coming top. So Singe actually gets a lot of farm to start with. He's going to naturally push the lane a little bit, but he gets a bunch of free farm, where the whole goal of Leona Urgot up here is going to be to deny him CS and keep him very, very low in CS. Meanwhile, the goal of Lulu and Sivir down here is going to be to do the same for Pirate, although Pirate might be a little bit better at 2v1ing. We'll have to see how this goes. He's taking a lot of harassment here, which should be the case, eating every skill shot as he can. I'm Blacko. I kind of don't want to do that, buddy. Let's back out a little bit. So let's try to dodge those skill shots. Let's play Raiden for a second. Top-down shooter mode. Engage. Kabam, meanwhile, giving Gotem a little bit of trouble in mid. Doesn't have a lot of mana, but he doesn't care. Right now, Gotem doing a good job of outsustaining his opponent. TK Rain has both buffs at this point. He's level 3. Shen is level 3 as well. He's just a tick past it. And TK Rain's going to come up here and help give I Like Tricycle some breathing room. Highwind's a little bit low, so I don't necessarily know how this will work out if TK Rain does decide to go in. Being very patient here. Highwind should, as a jungler, should probably know that this gank is incoming. And here it comes. We're going to have an Alpha Strike, I imagine, in on here. If they decide to engage, Tallymark backing off to try to help out. Tallymark, you know, Leona not very effective until level 3, which she has all of her abilities. To really go though, you know, this backs off Highwind a little bit and actually gives I Like Tricycles room to breathe and actually pick up some CS here, which is really, really good for him. Tallymark just missing with the blade. Zenith Blade. So the Zenith Blade actually has a little bit longer range than the targeting reticule. From my experience, it actually could have a pretty ridiculous range. And it's gonna dive underneath turret, take a little bit of turret harassment. Highwind, you know, landing. You know, once that auto lock on has such crazy range. Once you get it to lock on, have to always be careful. Kabam getting pushed into his tower. Go to backing out here. Might see a buy from him. Trizzle's using that poison. Back off here. Throwing out some, I guess that's for show, slow. Highwind not going to take too much damage from that. 6 CS for Gangplank, while Sin just picked up 14. So right now, Purple is winning this current engagement, this current strat where they're going 2 top and 1 bottom. So far advantage is for the Purple team. Although the thing that's going to be bad, oh, Leona roaming now. If she could actually land a combo on Gotem, that would be pretty good for them. Although Gotem probably can't pull the instant he sees her, sees that Zenith Blade come out. You do have time to react and actually dodge the skill shot. Leona will back off. They have a lot of forward wards in here to see if TK Rain does cross. I'm interested to see when we see some aggressive jungling. Right now, Shen's just doing a standard jungle, level 3. TK Rain way ahead at this point, using that Alpha Strike to great effect. And bottom giving I'm Black Y'all a hard time here, actually missing his parlay. That I was going to get right there. Alright. Much better. 10 CS now catching up. Things do happen quickly when you only have a combined total of 24 CS between the solos and top and bot respectively. Looks like Kabam went back first, bought up a Doran's Ring, has 29 CS versus Gotem's 36, so Gotem definitely winning the mid-war right now. Although once Gragas gets, you know, he has 2 Doran's Rings now. Once he gets up to about 3 Doran's Rings, he's a lot more effective, and there's the combo from Leona that we're looking for. A possible gank out bottom, we see a lot of engagement here. It looks like Lu's going to tank the turret. In comes the Alpha Strike. Flash right afterwards. Highwind's actually going to get first blood top, diving past the turret. This has a little bit of health left. And iBlackOut's going to survive. So same kind of strategy. Both with I'm trying to find out where that oh, it went into mid trying to kill Gotem. But same kind of strategy, diving top and bottom, although Highwind coming out with the first blood and not the purple team. You know, once Space Animal hits 6, though, this is going to get a lot harder for him. Highwind, Tallymark rotating down, just going to help support him get this blue buff. Gragas going to be the odd man out when it comes to this. Flash by Kabam. Don't quite know if he needed that, but he's going to do it anyways. Better safe than sorry. And Blackout getting a little bit of free farm on here. 16 CS to the 20 CS of Singe is the thing to watch. Looks like TK Rain coming here for maybe the counter, but finds out that there's nothing left there. And oh, a kill! In mid from Gotem, great dive there, getting off his ult, but he's not going to be able to escape Shen, unfortunately. And Kabam's actually going to pick up some. Assist gold right there. But great aggressive play by Gotem, actually outplaying, you know, so far outplaying Kabam in mid. Doing a great job. Ahead in the CS. Got a kill under turret. Advantage Gotem. Tallymark I Like Tricycles trading blows. And bottom turret has already fallen, so like that's actually pretty good strategy. Highwind, you know, now that he has blue, is like, oh, I'm gonna come 2v1. Although I don't think this works at this point in the game. I think you have to do it from Jump Street. I think you have to start off with Urgot with blue. Otherwise, you can't harass down to the same quality. And so we have another heavy rotate in mid. Graga's coming on here with the barrel. We might see it's like a 3v2 mid. It's kind of interesting. Highwind's rotating up mid. Shen coming in. They need to be very, very careful. And great spell shield, baiting out the barrel, the explosive cast. Pirate ult coming in though, on the hunt in. Ult by Lulu. Power swap going down by Highwind. Actually, I think it's going to save the dude guy, kind of, if he can get out of this. A lot of focus going down on there. The dude guy running straight away. Now he's going to have to juke and deke. No, he won't have to deke down. And no kills so far. Highwind taking some turret shots. That's ill-advised. And in comes TK Rain. Triple kill, anybody? Triple kill? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a team heal to try to bait, but it's not going to work out. He should alpha strike at any point. Why is he not alpha striking? Did he already use it? Did I miss the alpha strike? Was he out of mana? I don't know. Probably. I'm gonna go with that because I didn't see an alpha strike. And that should have been all sorts of bad for that group of people, but apparently not going down. And there, right there, would have been the girly screams from Highwind, which you will not be privy to because I'm not on Skype right now. So warding is down for Dragon. I think Purple actually would have a good shot at Dragon considering it's not warded by the enemy team. I don't know if they know this yet, but they could collapse on it. They do have this bottom turret is down. They could push in bottom and then go rotate to Dragon while they're trying to clear out the farm on bottom. Could be a possible strat. Ward going up for Pirate right now. Pirate sitting at 26 CS, 42%. So Singe won that little exchange. It was kind of cute. But the problem is if you go 2v1, the point is you're supposed to facilitate ganks and constantly steal red from Yi, and that didn't really happen. It was just like a strat for the sake of a strat that actually kind of put their Pirate behind. So I don't like the strat for blue. Did not work out for me. And Highwind 2v1 without blue is not going to be quite as effective. Lots of pings going down bottom. They did see the ward go down at Dragon, so they are pinging for it. A little bit of 2v2 action. Catching TK Rain crossing into their jungle, we might see some a counter attempt from blue side to try to deal with that, although they know their blue is not up. There's no big objectives right now, so they're not too worried about it. Ignite actually going down a Kabam. That's kind of interesting. True damage in there. Maybe a misclick, probably. And Singe is just free farming top. Pirate went back. Pirate went back to buy himself a giant belt of health, I think. Shen actually with the early oracles. I do like that part of it so far from Shen. It is very good. Haven't seen his ult presence on the battlefield yet. And oh, a big fight down. The Leona actually is going to fall. Highwind trying to trade here, has his ignite down, but won't be able to come in. Now Shen is finally coming in. Lulu trying to run away with this. Might be dashed upon. Dash just barely misses. And so advantage for Purple right now, coming out with that kill there. They actually are up 1.3k. And I have to feel like part of this, I mean, TK, if I look at the jungles, TK Rain just seems like he's ahead of Space Animal. Space Animal bought the oracles there, which will give their team ward advantage. But TK Rain's gonna, he's going to become a really big problem later on, unless they can deal with him. He is ahead of the enemy jungler. And it looks like Electricity is going to pop his all, get some mana regen back, get some health regen back, become speedy and just sit there and sustain in lane. Pirate probably thinking he is backed. And now we're going to see him come out here. Raise morale. Gain some movement speed. Try not to get thrown. Goal number 1. And Shen will start blue. I believe this should be given to Kabam. No, Kabam doesn't need blue. Ping's going down for it. Alright, he is going to take it. Good. Good, that's what I like to see. Get it. Count it. So Kabam actually has that 3 Doran's ring like I was talking about earlier, and what that will do is actually make his barrels clear this back row. And 1 barrel slam, I don't even know if he needs the body slam at this point. Should be pretty good. Might be slightly late on him, but typically, if you can get the 3 rings, then you can actually clear that back wave with just 1 barrel. And this should be an easy matchup. And Kabam actually rotating down, has that great mobility. Great stun by Leona, and there's that Iron Solari that we saw earlier. Giant growth in effect. Great barrel by Kabam, pushing Lulu away. Ignite going on to Lulu. Power swap onto the Dude Guy. Dude Guy trying to run away from this. Has his on the hunt, so he is a little bit fast. But I don't know if he's going to be able to escape. Running away, just trying to save his teammate at this point. Going to be locked on and fall. And so good little gang squad there by the blue team. I wonder if they will rotate to a dragon, possibly. It looks like they're not going to do a dragon. Or will Kabam stay? He has that blue buff. He should be able to sustain it. When he uses his abilities, he does get 2% of his health back. So I'm going there a little bit early, taking a little bit extra damage. Being silly. It's okay. Forgive you. Sijmiel should take top while they take bottom. So they're going to go even on turrets bottom. Advantage for purple top lane. Gold should even out because of this. Purple still with a slight lead. Dragon not necessarily safe at this point because of the fact that purple has all respawned. But they're going to do it anyways. Possibly. No. Yes. Maybe. No. No. They're training towards it. They want someone they see Singe top. Nope. It's roaming gang squad in effect. I wish this was like a cool anagram. Hyperkinetic position reverser. You know, that's not quite the coolest skill name. You know, right? Come on, man. I call it power transfer, which is really Victor's ability. So I should probably stop using that. Let's just say Urgot alt hyperkinetic reverser or position reverser. I don't know it yet. If you're in chat at me. Tell me what I should call it. Besides the basics. So it looks like TK Rain's actually going to start this. Actually kill the ward first. They're getting actually Singe is all in. He wants part of this. Tallymark getting focused first. Doesn't have a lot of health in there. And she will fall first. They've actually picked off Tallymark. Alt is down though. They can do Dragon 5v4 if they like. Space Animal rotating around. I wonder if they're actually going to give this up. It looks like they are going to give this up. Blue team scattering. Gangplank is top. Is actually going to be teleported in on by Singe, so they actually will defend this top turret and pick up this dragon. So purple team looking kind of good here. They got about a 2k lead, so looking pretty good at this point. Looking at the fact that blue team has Shen and they have Kabam and Highwind on their team, probably would think that they would be a little bit of advantage, but you know, purple team bringing it right now. So it looks like I'm Blackout actually calling out the Dragon Timer, which is really, really good tip. Shen being caught out here, getting polymorphed, being slowed down. Pyrodol coming down, trying to protect him. Flash over by the Dude Guy. The Dude Guy wants every part of Space Animal and is gonna get it. Highwind, or Kabam actually dashing back out because Gotem's coming in to help his teammates. So great catch out there by the combination of Lulu and Sivir. They're looking pretty strong. This purple team, evening up the kills, up by about 3k. I like this so far from them. Gotem doing a great job mid as Vlad, playing good game against Kabam's Gragas. Good flash by Kabam, staying safe. Gonna come back in and get thrown and poisoned. And then slowed even more. Ignite coming in, that's a little cut down on the heal from Singe right there, from his ult. From his Insanity Potion. And seeing a little bit of focus going down the turret. They might take down mid turret. That will open up a lot of options. However, Leona stunned. Oh, a dive here by Gotem. Gotem just barely short. Really wants Kabam. Kabam sneaking back out. Uses his ult. Gonna get ulted by Shen. Don't know. I mean, that saved him, I guess. That probably saved him. But Shen's ult is down now, so they will actually not have that for future team fights. Just need a slight little bit more coordination from blue here. If they had it, you know, they have the correct pieces on their teams. They have to gather up for a real team fight eventually. It's going to be pretty sick. They're going to actually have a pretty good team for this. And right now, if we look at it, Singed 112 CS versus Gangplank's 83, so pretty much Purple Team's winning in CS all over the board. Mid is winning slightly. That's actually pretty even. Sivir is winning by quite a bit over Highwind. Again, that 2v1 strat, it's good if you execute it properly. The whole point is when you actually send the 2v1 top, the tally mark is supposed to break off the tally mark. Leona is supposed to break off from the top lane, leave 1v1 with Urgot versus Singed, which Urgot should be safe and he can still harass then farm because he's a ranged character. And then Leona actually goes into the jungle combined with Shen, and then you counter jungle out TK Rain's jungle. You take his red and all sorts of stuff like that. You ward it. But that did not happen. Also, they had the late start, like with blue, where they did the enemy blue, and TK Rain still just went and countered and took the blue. So you didn't have any advantage there. If you ward it, then you have a better chance. They think you're there. You can catch them at your blue, or you can ward out. But never mind. Stuns coming in. Vlad pulling out. The dude guy on the hunt. Hyperkinetic reverser, position reverser going down. Gonna swap out and be Sivir's Doom right there. They have a lot of great CC on blue team, like I said. So if they ever get in a team fight, they can actually take a huge advantage of the enemy team. They have a pretty tanky team as well. Leona's stun combo is so good. But like I was saying, if you do the 2v1 strat, don't delay your blue. You can just place the ward there like they did. Come and you have your jungle counter it. If they decide to do that, you can take your own blue. But the whole point is you actually want to take this red if you do the 2v1 top, which they were not able to do. And it looks like ping's going down towards Dragon. Maybe they might be off a minute because I believe it was 21:30. So maybe just clearing out wards, getting ready for it when it does come up in a minute. Singe is going to go clear and push bottom. They should push bottom pretty hard because that actually will open up Dragon possibilities. If you can push this lane in hard, it brings people down, but it keeps them away from Dragon. It's like Shen is going to place a ward over the wall, which is pretty good. They're trying to bait this out, but they don't have any flashes or anything cute to go and actually get this. Shen's just going to go in 1v2, getting... They have back support, so we might see a team fight here. If blue can layer their ults and stuff correctly, they will be better in this team fight. Try to get someone out. They will catch Lulu out. They will have power transfer if they want to. Singe going in, initiating. No one else here, but they're coming from the back. The blue team's focusing the tank. This is not good if they decide to go in. Will they actually collapse eventually? And there's the collapse. Highwind getting taken down by the Ignite, and they're following up. This is good play for Purple. Again, great initiation on the Lulu, but they didn't get her. Lulu did a great job of crisis management, getting out of there. Great ult by Vlad, probably going to pick up the kill, unless we see Tail. And there's the Alpha Strike, killing Talibar, coming in from the back. Space Animal trying to run away. Kabam stuck under turret. Pirate getting 3v1 out from the other turret. Lulu and TK Rain, actually, TK Rain can zone them out. He can take them on. And now we probably will see a Dragon. Oh, great parlay. The dude guy will just pick up the kill just at the last moment. Vlad actually helping out there. And I do not know what Space Animal and them are doing right now. This is not good times for them, and they can do Dragon if they want. Looks like I Like Tricycles really wants to get Kabam, but he's not going to be able to do it. Pull in underneath, and now Kabam, will he be able to get this body slam? But no, Goten pick off the... Oh, just barely gets taken down by the turret. Good trades there, and they did get Dragon, so GG right there. GG's. Great little team fight scuffle. Purple coming out on top. They will get Dragon now. That is their reward. TK Rain is going to get that on top of the 6k gold lead they do have. And great job. Leona might try to jump over this wall and play Pirate in the pudding to TK Rain, but I don't think it's going to work out for her. TK Rain can probably take her 1v1 before she would actually be able to stop this. Early smite, no good. But they will get it down. Ping's going down for the Dragon. Dragon is gone now. Highwind mid, trying to push this wave and put some damage onto turret. Again, the key to that team fight, the whole team fight was that there was a great pull out by Lulu, but they weren't actually able to stop her or catch her. And then they had some key ults down, and then Lulu got away, and then they ended up focusing Singed as Singed ran in, which is totally the wrong target. I mean, Singed is the hardest character to kill on Purple, and then the rest, the actual damage dealers came in from behind. Vlad, TK Rain, and Sivir came in, and then they just melted the rest of Blue, and then we had the awesome, ridiculous team fight around that turret for 20 minutes at bottom, and Purple came out with the Dragon, so props to them, playing really well so far. And we might see a Baron. I mean, that's the logical next step for me. And oh, Nyla getting caught out here with that Oracle. That is not good. Transfer coming in, but oh, here comes the Cavalry. Giant Growth giving her a ton of health. But will we see an actual engagement or commitment to this? And yeah, Vlad's going to go down right away. Tallymark going to be taken down by the ridiculously almost unkillable Tricycles at this point. Shen, you are not unkillable. Tricycles is the real deal at this point in the game. He's rocking his Rod of Ages. Needs a Rylai's maybe next to round this out. It looks like he has another Catalyst. Maybe he's just going to stack Rod of Ages. Maybe. Could happen. You never know. Purple team, you know, I like their strength just looking at Tricycles. He's the real tank in this game. We're going to see a flip. And look, he's just fighting Highwind under his turret. Space Devil coming in there. They do get the grab onto him. Ignite going down. This is good. They actually might pick up Tricycles. No teammates coming in to help him out. Highwind actually will pick up that kill. Kabam, meanwhile, going to solo this blue. Looks like Purple kind of left their team out here. The Dude Guide actually doesn't have any mana. This is not good positioning in any shape or form. Explosive cast just in the wrong place, but I don't know if he's lagging a little bit. I'm going to blame that on lag. He lagged a little bit. Comcast wigged out for a second. Kabam missed that. Otherwise, you know, typically he would have hit that, so. Blaming on the lag. So 6k gold for Purple. Probably spent most of their gold so far, I imagine. Looks like they have. Most people have spent all their gold. Shen's stocking up about 1,000. Right now, gold leaders in the game. We have 4 members of the Purple team at over 7k. And we have only 1 member, Kabam, over 7k for the blue team. So gold-wise, not looking too good for the blue team. They are a little bit behind here, but it's anybody's game. I mean, like I said, blue team has such a strong team fight. If they just focus correctly and use their CC correctly, they're fine. And, you know, this is what they actually want. If they focus too many people on Singed over here, Singed is going to get away fine. And they're really focusing a lot of targets away. And we might see a little loop in around behind, or we might see an early Baron. I don't think we're going to see that. Oh, Highwind does not want to face check this. Highwind, what are you doing? No! And, yeah, he will fall very, very quickly. Derp moment, that's okay. It's okay, that was a lag moment too. He lagged too. Comcast, no, not, you know, being friendly to the blue team. And they're going to come in here trying to stop this. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Kabam's sure as hell going to try. On the hunt, you see a turnaround now, and they're going to focus away from this. I think they probably should just focus on Baron, because blue team's not going to stop them from doing it. And there's the ult from TK Rain, and yeah, Baron's going to fall instantaneously. Not enough damage in the world. Explosive Cast comes down. Pyro comes down trying to zone out. TK Rain actually alpha striking over the wall as he's chasing Kabam. Really, really low now. Is shut down. Big team fight breaking out here, but they take a lot of damage from Dragon. Pyro getting a lot of help in here. Right now, ult coming in onto Lulu. Lulu all about herself. 60% slow though. OP. Gimme some. Ignite coming in. Space Animal falling down. Kabam really wants this kill onto Lulu, but he will fall before then. Leona tries to chase down. Highwind coming in for a token kill, but now he's face checking the rest of Purple team, which has Baron buff and is on the hunt. Chasing down here. Kill on Leona. Silent Tricycles doesn't care about turrets. What are turrets? I don't even care. What is that? It tickles. It tickles me so much. And they're going to take him down. And Purple team looking really, really good here. And oh my gosh. Shenanigans. Shenanigans, I tell you. Purple pressing hard on this mid turret. Probably going to take it down. Pirate the only one up right now for his team. And Singed, you know, being a heavy factor in these team fights, just the fact that he's pretty much unmovable. They can't do anything about him in a team fight if they wanted to. I mean, basically dive the fountain at this point. And he's pretty farmed up. We have the Bloodthirster with stacks plus Phantom Dancer, so looking very strong here, and he's still solo farming now, which is very, very good. Lulu trying to farm up, although she's not quite very good at it. She is a support here after all. Blue Gonna turtle a little bit here. I do imagine Purple can probably push on this naked inhib, proc a team fight from that. I'm sure. Maybe kill out this bottom turret if he wants to. Looks like they're actually gonna push out a little bit. They want to push their lanes out a little bit so that they can see the enemy coming as they're trying to push up the lanes in response. I like Tricycle's buying up. Looks like his Banshee's Veil could be even harder to kill. I like this. Got a Blasting One, probably now going to go for the Rylai's. And Dragon is up again. This is his to take if he wants it. Pink Ward actually go down here. That is kind of cute, although they're going to lose it right away. Pink Ward, not necessarily the best. It would be better if you could actually afford an Oracles at this point. You are behind. It does suck, I know, but Pink Wards are going to just be taken down by their Oracles, and you saw right there it was taken on right away. It might as well have been a 75 ward instead of a pink ward. Gambling. And here's the push onto the negative hit. Pirate down behind. Looks like we have everyone's ult up for the blue team, which is a lot of great AoE ults. And most of the ults up for, yeah, looks like all the ults up for purple. So there we go. Explosive Cats coming in. Power swap going on to TK Rain. TK Rain, the focus of everything right now. He will be taken down, but there's a lot more damage left in this team. Giant going on to the Dugai. Dugai turning around, putting out fat DPS on the Command. Command's going to die as he dives in. Leona on the run, but Pirate still there has a ton of DPS if they want it, but Singe, they can't do anything about Singe. Look at this guy. What are you going to do? He's laughing as he runs in here after Shen. And yeah, everybody falling for the rest of for blue right now. This is all sorts of over. Gotem really wanted that kill. Gonna pull out to make sure he survives. And mid inhib should finally fall. So purple team very, very low. I don't know if they can clear out Nexus turret. That might be their goal here. I do not know. They're inherently pushing waves because of this. Looks like we have Highwind's going to be back up with some good damage. That was back up. Caban's back up, so they should be very careful. After they kill a turret, they should run out. Otherwise, there's going to be a triple kill on purple team. They're not quite that tanky yet. And you want to hold on to that Oracles. It looks like they're going to have Shurelya's Revo to get out of this. So heads up, good play by purple getting out of there. Going to steal blue buff too while they're at it. Baron buff is down, probably going to be back up around 34-minute mark, so look for that in the near future. Again, TK Raid farming like a madman, 221 CS. The only one even competing with them is Kabam with 208. And Kabam, you know, he's a pretty good factor with those barrels. Not only can he displace people, but right now it's dealing, you know, 680 damage, so almost 700 damage barrels. We'll hit 900 as we get farther deeper into this game. Combined with everything else, that's pretty good. Highwind, you know, the problem with Urgot is you have to take advantage early. Right now, he's not going to carry as hard as Sivir is. Sivir, the latest game goes, Sivir and TK Rain are just going to deal way, way more damage than Urgot's going to be able to put out. So that's his little situation right here. He's kind of power transfer, tanky kind of character at this point, not a true carry. It's going to actually fall into Pirate's hands to be the AD carry at this point, it looks like. Shen, a little, you know, he has some good items. As you can see, his survivability has been taken down quite a bit. He still is pretty tanky, though, as you can see here. But he's nothing compared to Singed. And, you know, the 3 damage dealers, the 3 effective damage dealers for Purple Team is kind of their advantage at this point. Solo push coming in from TK Rain. This is going to be a swift response to this. And a double buff Gotem's going to rotate down bottom. They need to look out. Don't want to get caught up here. Slow going down onto Blackyell. Blackyell going to be able to back out of this. And it looks like a class from blue. So they're just playing the zoning game, the poke game. And there comes in TK Rain from behind the backdoor extraordinaire. And he's going to get another inhibit. Purple just has to stand back here. So blue either needs to engage with this to respond to that. But it looks like they're going to clear out here and just lose an inhib. And they're just noticing that it went down. Back out here, Kabam and Highwind, I'm sure, want to kill TK Rain. At this point in the game, I'm sure they think they've probably lost. They're pretty resigned to that fact against the purple team. So they're, opinion. I'm sure their goal now, their mission objective is to kill TK Rain, try to get him a little bit angry in that sense, focus him down, and that's what happened in the last team fight. We see the initiation by, there we go, all those going down, Vlado coming in, giant of Lulu, you know, using that on herself a lot, and there is no such thing as a tank, because the two tanking characters are down already, and in comes TK Rain with that ult. Highwind left behind, no one cares about him, now they do, flipping him into the wall, and Purple Team has the game. We should see a surrender or a tap out. Basically, Purple's going to kill these last turrets. As much as I would like Kabam to 5v1 their team right now, I don't think it's going to happen unless they all of a sudden succumb to bot AI and chase them into the fountain. And there you have it, game 1. Purple Team's going to take it. TK Rain, Gotem, I like Tricycles, the Dude Guy, and Neon, or Nivea. Nivea playing the Lulu, so great play by them. Good little skirmishes, fun little fights to call out there for game 1. And thanks for watching. I'm Pato, and this is Pacific Northwest Scrims.